And we are live this afternoon. Hello, everyone. Oh, look at Julieta with, her mate, and I'm with the coffee here.
Yes.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers. So, welcome again to everyone that is watching us live or are going to watch, or people that are going to watch the replay. This is the new series of Coffee Chat with online business owners, and I started last week, and then today I have my second guest here with Julieta. Thank you, Julieta, for accepting the invite. I'm very honored and happy that you're here because you are one of my besties in the business.
Thank
So,
you, Lore. Thank you.
thank you for coming. Okay.
Thank you. I'm really pleased that you asked me to be here. So my honor. Thank you.
No, oh my gosh, the honor is mine. So, anyways, Julieta, I just like to kind of jump, into our chat. So, I would like you to tell the followers and the people that are watching about Julieta. So, who is Julieta and how Julieta ended up having an online business?
Yes. Well, welcome everybody to Lore's page. I'm honored to be here, like I said, and I hope what I'm going to share, my humble story, is going to bring value to Lore and her followers. So, yes, like Lore said, we are doing this business and we're both running our digital business. I am originally from Argentina, so we both speak Spanish. And that's one of the reasons why we bond so well in our community,
Yeah.
because our language, it brings us together. And I came to Canada in 2006 and from my country. What I did when I arrived here is what, we come to different countries. Like I always say, we don't leave our countries because we don't want to be there anymore, or we don't love our countries. We're looking always for, a better lifestyle for ourselves, for our families, for our children. So what I did was at that moment, the most logical thing to do is start the procedures with to revalidate my diploma. I am an engineer by profession, but I studied in my country. So when you come here with a title, with a degree from your country, most likely it's not recognized in Canada. So for me, the most logical thing to do was, the procedure to do that. But like I always said, it was a long 5 long and costly years. But yeah, I did it. So I am working since 2011, kind of, as an engineer, uh, more specifically in formwork. And yeah, I love my job. I love what I do. I love construction. And it's something that I've always liked, and I'm happy, and I'm happy on site, but life happens, and my family structure changed completely. So I ended up being the only provider for my family. When many things, with between that and a lot of expenses that you don't expect, and trying also to figure out how I could do something on my own. And the only thing that was, because I didn't know anything about the online world, that I was a normal user, right? Social media user, with just for my family in Argentina, putting pictures of the kids and whatnot. uh, in my head, the only thing was working, or producing something for somebody else, but never had crossed my mind the fact of owning a business. So when I found this opportunity, it was kind of like a surprise to me. So I don't know if you want to ask me anything.
No, you're doing great, and I wanted to comment that I'm also an engineer, and I know what you went through with the upgrading in Canada. When
Yeah.
you take the your profession back home, it's kind of a start from scratch. Like all the process here. So I really get that, and I really respect that you actually took the time to go through it, and that you congratulations on that, because being an engineer here is very, respectful, and it's nice. One of my sisters, she is also civil engineer back home, and she's always so excited about all the projects and everything that you guys do. on site.
Yeah.
So and I always see your posts, and I just get excited when I see that you're there. And I said, okay, how Julieta can manage an online business and also a full-time job, because people come here and they said, oh, but I work, I have no time to run an online business. So I said, oh my gosh, I have, I know a lot of people in this business that have full-time jobs and that are still killing their businesses. They're just doing such a good job. So tell me about that experience.
Yes, well, yeah, exactly like you said. A lot of people that talk to me, I also get that a lot, but I work, I have a full time job. And I always tell them, listen, when I started this business and I don't have more than 24 hours in the day, I don't know if there's
Yeah.
somebody who has more than 24 hours, but no, it is what it is. I couldn't afford to bring into my life something that was gonna cause even more, complications, or I don't know, call it frustrations or whatever you want to call it, because I didn't need that. I didn't have more room for that. So it's because of the flexibility, and that is the only reason why this business works, with whether you are a stay-at-home mom, a busy engineer, with a demanding full-time job, or any profession. I say engineer because we're both on that career, but we have so many people on healthcare, on the healthcare domain, nurses, teachers. Teachers work full time in schools, but then the work continues when they get home, right? Because they have to do
Mhm.
corrections or prepare classes, and they have families as well, right? But it is doable, right? And that is thanks to the possibility of dedicating the amount of time that you have and that you wish. And it's not more than that. It's not, we've studied in university, and we've had followed courses, and you have deadlines, right? When you're studying, even when you're working, right? You have all the time deadlines, schedules to respect, and because that's how it is, right? When you work, that's how you know the world works. But when you're running your own business, it's really it's your own time, and you manage 100% of that time.
Yeah.
Even, yeah, we sometimes have meetings, but if you're not able to be present, you know that the meetings are recorded, so you're going to have access to that meeting. You not because you can't be there, you're going to miss it. You're going to have
Yeah.
access to it. So the flexibility is there, and it's just your will to make it work for you. Because
No.
Lore, you have
Yeah.
triplets. You have three, and Martha, that's older, but three of the same age. Oh my gosh.
And they're right now they're quiet. They're in the living room. I said, you guys need to be quiet because I'm gonna be having an interview. And they know now, they understand. But when I started this business, I it was pretty slow for me because I didn't have the time. They were so little, like they're only 6 years old. So imagine, like 4 years back, they were only two, and not even two, and they needed mom all the time. So, and I was working full time too, and it was pretty hard. So as you said, it's doable and anyone can do it. And as long as you have a big why, and as long as you have a big reason to do the business and to change your life, like if you're conscious about that, if you know that enough is enough and you want to change, this is it. And I did my own research, and it took me 1 year to find this business. When I made the decision, right, I said, I need to change my life, I need to do something else. And it took me 1 year to find it because I did other researches in like online businesses, work from home, stuff like that. And to be honest, this is the opportunity. When I saw the opportunity, when I watched the webinar, I was like, this is what I was looking for. So that's the first step, just to watch our webinar. And we have live sessions Tuesday and Thursday, but if you want to watch recorded, it's available and you can watch it, the replay right away. So thank you for sharing that also with us. Another question that I want to ask you is, what would you say that is the highlight of our business? Like, what our business is so unique?
Wow. Well, I don't know if I can choose one, because honestly, I can't choose one.
Yeah.
But for my experience, besides, the benefits that we get from this business, uh, one of the big ones for me was the personal development part. And I think the reason for that is because I wasn't looking for that when I started this business. Because, I always say the same thing: when you want to start a business, you're thinking on starting a business. Okay, I'm going to work on a business, I'm going to own this business, and but you don't see a lot of benefits that come with it. In my case, the personal development part is something that I love, and I'm always, working on it, and trying to better myself. The community, like, let we're in the Spanish community, and we're in many communities at the same time, because we're one big huge community of what, 100 and almost 80,000 people already. But within this community, there's people from all over the world, so, same ethnicities, I guess. We tend to bond together. So, and for me, that is great. That is really, really great, because I've met girls from Argentina that are living in Australia, and just like that, you become friends, right?
Yeah, we become family. It's so
Yes,
amazing how I talk more with you guys than with my friends back home. Like, you
yes,
guys became my family in the online space. And I was so grateful that I met you and the other girls in Calgary. So that
yes,
was really nice. And it was like I met you from, I knew you from before, like from long time back.
yes,
So it was only to give us that hug and just feel, like the face to face. And that's it. And we can talk about many things. We have our chats and we discuss about personal life and other things. And it's so like great that we can do that. It's amazing.
yes,
So yeah, I agree with you. The community part and also the system we have, because and that's what I have this post here, how you can earn online by leveraging the social media. So
yes,
we provide the tools. We have all the training step by step, so you don't need to be an expert at tech savvy. You don't need to know about marketing or branding, anything like that. We learn everything here. And one of the things that, or like the highlight, is we actually leverage social media. So a lot of people are, as you said, are just regular users. They are scrolling, and they are not earning. They are not making money out of it. They are just, spending the time there, and they're not making the money or the income. So here we teach you how to do that, how you can earn online by using the social media. But you have to be smart, and we have that smart and the automation to teach you all those things. So that's what I want to invite you all to just watch our webinar or reach out to Julieta or myself and ask us if you want to learn more about how we do this business. So do you want to say something else, Julieta, before we switch to Spanish?
on one of the highlights that you were asking me before, that's more on the emotional part, but on the technical part is absolutely what you just said, the training side. Because, business, it comes with some kind of learning, right? And in my case, I had no knowledge, no former experience, or had never in my life done anything, or on marketing or things like that. So the the how do you say it? The greatness of our training, for me, it's very valuable, and I'm not the only one who hasn't come without experience to this business. But we all have to learn, right? And we have it all in one place. That's the beauty of it. We don't have to go looking around, on how to do this, how to do that. We have it all in one place, and in access 24/7, every single day, at any given time. And that's also when the flexibility comes in, because you can learn at your own pace. whenever you choose to. That on the technical part, I guess the highlight would be the training, especially for people that have no experience, and the simplicity on how it's built. It's literally built for people without any experience from A to Z, everything.
Yeah. User friendly. Yeah, I totally agree with you. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
No, thank you for the comments. Thank you for all, sharing everything today. I know it's Friday evening for you in Laval, and you still had the time and make some time for us. So I really appreciate it. Thank you for that. And the last question or the last comment is gonna be in Spanish. So for the people that speak Spanish, I'm gonna switch to Spanish. So, gracias, Julieta, por estar aquí hoy con nosotros. La verdad que lo aprecio bastante. Solo quería que nos dijeras unas últimas palabras invitando a la comunidad latina a que se unan a este sistema y por qué se deben unir a este sistema.
Sí, bueno, gracias Lore, muchas gracias por tu invitación y siempre es un placer poder colaborar y espero que sea de valor mi humilde testimonio aquí en tu página.
Claro que sí, no es humilde para nada, lo apreciamos bastante.
Gracias. Bueno, yo lo que siempre digo, lo que he ido aprendiendo, ¿no?, con el tiempo, es que sobre todo hay una manera de que se puede generar ingresos online que es legítima, taxable y que está al alcance de tanta gente, ¿no? Es solo cuestión de creer en uno mismo. Y yo digo creer en uno mismo porque era una de las dudas que yo tenía cuando encontré este sistema, además de no tener la experiencia, de nunca haber hecho, ni siquiera saber que se podía, no sé, generar algo online que fuera legítimo. Tenía dudas hacia mí misma, ¿no? Decir, bueno, es que yo voy a poder aprender, ¿será fácil? ¿No será fácil? Bueno, uno tiene que, si uno lo quiere, lo logra. Como en inglés decimos, si está la voluntad, va a haber una manera, no sé cómo sería la traducción, pero y creo que nos lo debemos a nosotros mismos porque ya, al menos para mí, es un peso muy grande estar en un país y tener tan lejos a mi familia, y creo que con el paso del tiempo se me hace cada vez más pesado. Entonces, encontrar una forma de poder tener acceso a más beneficios y eventualmente ser dueña de mi tiempo y no de mi flexibilidad, y de decir, bueno, viajo cuando quiero, no tengo que pedir permiso. Para mí sería lo máximo que yo quisiera lograr, claro, ser dueña de mi tiempo al 100%. Y sabemos que se puede, porque hay gente que de hecho lo hace. Pero bueno, obviamente esto es un negocio, implica un periodo de aprendizaje, implica un periodo de mucha disciplina también, porque como todo, ¿no? Cuando uno estudia o trabaja, uno tiene que tener su disciplina para lograr, ¿no?, ir progresando. No es una cosa que de la noche a la mañana va a cambiar de blanco a negro, tiene todo el camino nunca es llano, ¿no? En los negocios van a haber altos y bajos, pero bueno, lo importante es seguir y saber que se puede y que existe una forma de hacer las cosas diferentes y que podemos lograrlo. Así que creer en nosotros mismos.
No, muchísimas gracias, Julieta, por tus palabras. La verdad que son bastante inspiradoras, motivadoras, y en este mes de la herencia hispánica, sí, quiero decirles que empiecen y hagan ese cambio, tomen ese cambio que necesitan en sus vidas, porque no esperen a que sea 2024, ¿no? Hay muchas personas que dicen, esperemos a enero, esperemos que pase en enero, cuando ya te llegan todas las cuentas de lo que te gastaste en diciembre. Entonces ya vas a estar como que, ya no tengo el dinero para empezar porque me gasté un montón en diciembre y ya no tengo el dinero, entonces me toca esperar hasta abril. Y así sucesivamente. Entonces no esperen a que llegue ese momento, porque el momento indicado, el momento indicado nunca va a llegar. El mejor momento es ahora, cuando tú lo decides, no cuando, si seguimos posponiendo, vamos a seguir posponiendo y nunca vamos a llegar. Entonces, sí, estoy acá con mi hijo que me llegó. Ok, Julieta, muchísimas gracias y estamos conversando, y muchas gracias por este en vivo. Que tengas una feliz noche. Gracias. Y muchas bendiciones.
Muchas
Gracias.
gracias, Lore. Muchas gracias.
Bye.
Hola, tu niño.